Nowadays, society says, congratulations, you are a man. Here's a lifetime subscription to emotional suppression. Yeah, because of some bad experience is unfair. It's like saying, I meet two rude cats, but you say therefore all cats are evil. Poor cat. Like it. And I think if we want some respect, guys, we should also give respect. And we can ask people to not stereotype women while we stereotyping our men with ourselves. Yeah. I also think our personal experience affect our opinion. For example, I know wonderful man in my life. It's my father. Oh my God.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my podcast. I am Lidya Veronika Saragih with student ID number is 184 and we are here with a special guest. Please welcome Athaya.
Okay, hi Lydia.
Hi.
And hello everyone, my name is Athaya Nuraini with student ID number 173. By the way, thank you for having me today, Lydia.
Okay Athaya, honestly I was a little nervous about our topic today.
Really? Why?
Because we're gonna talking about feminism and gender equality.
Yeah, I see.
And you know, when we're talking about feminism online, it feels like walking through a man file. And when you say one sentence and suddenly someone thinks you hate women,
That's actually true. People don't always listen to understand.
Yes.
Sometimes they listen just to find something to argue about.
yeah, exactly. So before anyone attack us in comment, we're not saying feminism is bad,
Yeah.
and we're not here to attack women or attack men. Because today we want to discuss something we have noticed recently, where some people who call themselves as feminists do not only ask for equality anymore. Instead, they openly insult men, saying things like men are useless, or even believe women are naturally superior than men.
Yes.
And that's made me wonder, is this still feminism? Or it's become something different like misandry, which means it's hatred and prejudice against men. What do you think?
Okay, I think that's a really important question, guys. For me, feminism itself isn't the problem. At its core, feminism is about equality.
Yeah.
Women vote for the right to vote, study,
Yeah.
work, and have opportunities that men already had. Honestly, I think most people today would agree that women deserve equal
Yeah.
opportunities, right, guys? So, feminism was never supposed to mean women above men. It was supposed to mean women beside men.
Yeah, I like that so much. Not above men and not below men.
Yes.
Just standing next to them. And that sounds much healthier, right?
Yeah, right. But I think social media sometimes changes the message.
Yeah.
People see extreme opinions getting thousands of likes, and suddenly they think that's what feminism is.
Oh my god, yes, I remember when I was scrolling through TikTok last week and I saw videos saying like men are unnecessary, women can do everything better than men. And at first I laughed because I thought that video was satire. Then I opened the comment section. Big mistake. People were writing men are the weakest species, women should rule the world, and I was like, wait guys, did we just skip equality and jump straight to the word domination? Like really?
Oh my god. In here I'm just speechless.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it starts with we want equal rights.
Yeah.
And somehow became we also want a throne.
Exactly, and that's where I think misandry comes in. Because criticizing sexism or unfairness treatment is one thing,
Yeah.
but hating men simply because they're a man is another. And honestly, if someone hates women, we call it misogyny, and someone hates men, it's misandry. And neither of those are support equality.
Okay, misandry and misogyny. I think it's okay for women to talk about bad experience. Some women have faced harassment, discrimination, or violence. Those experiences are real. I know it. But saying all men are dangerous because of some bad experience is unfair. It's like saying, I meet two rude cats, but you say therefore all cats are evil.
Poor cat. They didn't even ask to be involved this conversation. But Athaya, let me ask you this. What do you think about the discussion about gender equality sometimes forget many struggle?
Honestly, yes, men also face social pressure. People expect them to always earn more,
Yeah.
always be
Yes.
confident, always protect everyone. Never cry, never ask for help. Basically, society says, congratulations, you are a man. Here's a lifetime subscription to emotional suppression.
Yeah, that's actually sad, but funny at the same time. And I remember hearing someone tell a little boy, "Stop crying, be a man." And I thought, he's literally 6 years old, and he just dropped his eyes, let him grieve lah.
Okay, poor boy. Men are humans too, guys. They feel sadness, stress,
Yes.
lonely. So if we're talking about equality, shouldn't equality include everyone?
I think so, because supporting women shouldn't mean we ignoring men, and supporting men shouldn't mean we ignoring women. Another thing I've noticed is that people sometimes confuse about empowerment with superiority.
Yeah, empowerment means saying women deserve opportunities,
Yes.
but superiority means saying women deserve more because they are better than men. Those are completely different ideas.
Yes, I agree. I think empowering women is amazing. Like, what do you think women should study, work, and lead companies and become presidents, scientists, and engineers, and whatever they want? But saying women are naturally smarter, kinder, or more valuable than men, that sounds less like equality and more like replacing one unfair system with another.
Yeah, exactly. Its patriarchy is greatest because it puts men above women. Then putting women above men wouldn't solve the problem. It would just change who gets the crown, right?
But honestly, I don't think anyone needs a crown.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need a better communication and less fighting in comment section, right?
Yes, better communication, guys. I fully supported
Yes.
movement, equal rights, equal respect, and
Yeah.
favor arguments on TikTok.
Yes, TikTok. And I actually have a better another question. What do you think about society sometimes have a double standard when talking about gender?
I think so. But what do you have in your mind?
Well, image a woman says men are trash. Some people might laugh and call it empowering. But if a man says women are trash, people would call them sexist.
It's criminal.
Yeah.
That's true. And honestly, I understand why women may use those phrases
Yes.
out of frustration.
Yeah.
But I don't think frustration should give anyone a free pass to insult an entire gender. Because equality should mean having the same standard for everyone.
Yeah, I like it. And I think if we want some respect, guys, we should also give respect. And we can ask people to not stereotype women while we stereotyping our men with ourselves.
Yeah. And this doesn't mean women should stay silent about sexism.
Yeah.
People should absolutely speak up about
Yeah, right.
unfair treatment, but speaking up and hating an entire group is different.
Yes. And Athaya, let me challenge you a little.
What is this?
Some women might say men have benefited from patriarchy for centuries. Why should women care if men feel uncomfortable today? What would you say?
Okay, honestly, I understand where that anger comes
Yeah.
from. History wasn't always fair to women. Women had fewer rights and opportunities. Some women still experience discrimination even today. But I don't think making another group suffer is justice. Justice should mean fixing problems, not switching praise.
So basically, you say equality shouldn't be your turn to suffer.
Exactly, it should be. Let's make sure nobody suffers because of their gender.
And that sounds much healthier, Athaya, because honestly, I don't want revenge. I just want affordable skincare and
Skincare.
equal opportunities.
Priorities.
I also think our personal experience affect our opinions. For example, I know wonderful man in my life. It's my father
Oh my God.
who was always support my education like now. And some of my male friends are very, very respectful. And so if I say all men are terrible, that wouldn't even match my own experience.
Same, and I also known women who are incredible, kind, and supportive. But I've met women who can be rude too.
Yes.
People are complicated. Gender alone doesn't determine whether someone is good or bad. Character matters much more.
Yes, exactly. Good people exist, but also bad people exist.
Yes.
Sometimes people just
people.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are just hungry. Never trust someone's opinion before lunch.
Yeah, that's probably the widest statement in this entire podcast.
Thank you. Let's imagine something. If one day you have a daughter, Lydia, what would you teach her about feminism?
I would tell her that she can become anything she wants. She can be scientist, an engineer, or become a president, or even the entrepreneur. But I would also teach her that being strong doesn't mean putting others down, and being independent doesn't mean hating men, and supporting women doesn't mean ignoring men's feelings.
I love that. A good mom. And if I had a son, I would teach him that crying doesn't make him weak. Respecting
I also
women doesn't make
that.
him less masculine, and asking for help doesn't make him a failure. Because I think equality starts at home.
Yes, definitely. And maybe through gender equality isn't about proving who is stronger. Maybe it's about creating a society where both girls and boys can grow up without unfairness expectation.
So, I guess today's conclusion is that feminism itself is not the same as misandry.
Yes.
Feminism aims for equality.
Yeah.
Misandry is prejudice or hatred toward men, and believing women should be superior to men goes against the idea of equality itself.
Exactly. So gender equality shouldn't be about deciding who is better.
Yeah.
It should be about making sure nobody is treated as less important because of their gender. So I love that. Thank you so much, Athaya, for joining me today. And
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes,
Also,
thank
Lydia,
you.
this was really fun.
okay, so thank you for all of you guys that have listened to us. I hope that our conversation can make you the new insight. So, bye
Goodbye.
bye.